This is Spud here from HitStandNow.com, coming at you with another quick hit. I hit a milestone this week, one that I've been aiming for a while. And you can tell how long it is by how much you put the H into the word while. A while. I've picked up my 500th video game, which is DMC Devil May Cry on Xbox 360, So, as I'm sure you can imagine, I'm kind of big into collecting. I love having a collection of games. The way things are going at the moment with the whole digital revolution job, it looks like everything's going to end up being all digital. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that because I'm such a big fan of collecting games. I've spent so long and so much cash trying to gather all my favorite games up. And it's no easy feat. Years ago when I was I'd say about 17, 18 maybe, I used to have a lot of games from when I was a kid, but when I hit around that age then, I made a big old mistake and I sold a whole lot of them. So ever since, I've been trying to gather up all the ones that I had when I was a kid. I'm still missing a couple of them. I still can't get my hands on they like to say the original Twisted Metal on PS1, the original Warhawk, shit like that. They're not easy to come by in this day and age. I've been lucky enough to come by a lot of the ones from back then and re-buy them. The likes of Exhumed comes to mind, and Street Fighter EX plus Alpha, even though it was muck. But I just love collecting games. I can't say no to a good game. I just can't do it. People who know me and know this, when they finish a game, sometimes they just pass them to me. They're like, yeah, I don't need it. Well, you fucking take it. I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll take it. I'll bring it for a test drive. Because of this code, I have some absolute muck in my collection. I've got fucking Charlie's Angels on PS2, for God's sake. I've got some really shit games, but I get just as much fun out of a bad game as I would out of a good game. Sometimes more fun. Myself and the boys will hang out, we'll have a couple of brews, and we'll play really bad games and have a bit of crack doing it. I discovered a little pile of Atari Lynx games there a year ago. I had to buy them. I blew a tenner buying like 6 or 7 fucking Atari Lynx games. I don't even have an Atari Lynx. I just love collecting. And that's how I wound up with 500 now? This is my 500th video game. Almost 200 on PS2 alone. What you're seeing behind me here, that's not even half of it. That's simply a portion of what's going on. It got to the point where it's almost a little bit ridiculous, but it's good fun. Sometimes I'll find myself flogging off regular editions to get special editions and going out of my way to hunt down steel case editions. It's cool and you get a real kick out of it sometimes. Like, if I come home with a game that I know is worth a good whop of dollars, and I come home with that game for £5? How could you not get a kick out of that? If you come home one day and you've got a stack of 4 or 5 games that you're after picking up at like €10, and nothing, you're like, wow, I fucking scored today, this is great. Like I said, I've even got games for consoles I don't yet own, but I know I'll pick up the console sooner or later because now I want to play those games. Because of gaming and because of being so into video games, I've met some great friends over the years through this, other people who share the same passion, whether they be big collectors like myself or other guys that I play fighting games with, for example. Even myself and Richie, that's how we hooked up, that's how I know Richie. We hooked up because the two of us were big gamers. We wanted to know more people who were big gamers. It's fun, There's a great passion behind it. And I always feel that anytime I come home with new games, with new titles to play, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to dig in head first into these games. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Okay, a portion of this 500 is digital. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a small portion, maybe 15, 20 games, The rest, the whole fucking bulk of it, it's all physical. I don't even have enough shelves in this room to put them all on display. Most are kind of hidden away in boxes until I get a good shelf, you know? Because there are just so many, man, you know? To a point where it's ridiculous. There's some absolute shit in there. There's some real classics, real fucking stand-up games, you know? I even love bits of paraphernalia. You know, I'll get the action figures, the posters, I'll put them around the place. I enjoy that shit. Not as much as I enjoy having the actual physical copy of the video game, though. That, it means everything. It's the big difference, you know. A lot of these games that have in digital copies, if I don't have a physical copy of it already, I'll end up picking one up anyway. You know? Like, I don't know, you download Crazy Taxi being an example. Crazy Taxi on, I think it's on Xbox Live Arcade. That was grand, and that did me great until I picked up a copy on PS2. You know, I've got to have those physical copies. That's what it's all about. I still need to pick up a copy, say, for example, of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, because I absolutely loved it when I downloaded it. I've got to have the physical copy. I've got to have the hard copy, man. It makes all the difference. It's got to be done. So, 500 games later, and that's it. That's all in all now. That's about 12 years worth of collecting. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this going, 12 years to get only 500 games. I could get twice that in half the time. Yeah, you probably could, but I bring myself. I run by a kind of a firm set of rules that I set myself for no reason other than I'm mental. Like, I won't go online to buy video games. I won't buy from eBay, from Amazon, from anywhere fucking else. I don't know why. I never have. I never will. I've always got to hunt down that physical copy. And that's why you get the kick out of it. You know, it's like, holy shit, I finally found it. I've been looking for it forever. You know, for example, Pokemon Heart Gold version there about a week ago. Finally stumbled upon the big box edition that I've been looking for forever. Blew my mind. Couldn't wait to dive in. I was like, couldn't believe my luck. You know, and that's what it's all about. So, you could buy anything online. It's easy to get them all online, but I don't get the same thrill out of it. You know, it might be a little bit sad, but I don't get the same kind of kick out of it as I would walking into a place and finding it there and going, holy shit, this is the one. Pure, in box, mint condition. Let me buy that thing just so I can lick it. I want to say, before I finish up, I want to say thanks to Girlfriendo for picking me up my 500 game. I really appreciate it. And there's nothing more to say. I love gaming. I love collecting games. And there is no way in hell I'm going to stop at 500. This is Spud from HitStartNow.com signing off. Good luck. If you enjoyed this or any of the other videos here on the Hit Start Now YouTube channel, feel free to like, subscribe and of course share. You can also catch us on Facebook /HitStartNow and at HitStartNow on Twitter. And of course for blogs, reviews, previews and of course podcasts, you can check us out at HitStartNow.com. Thank you very much.